Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Thank you so much for coming. In this video I will be showing you how I interlock and retwist my hair. So I started off with interlocking, and I'm going to show you what I'm using. All of the oils that I incorporated into the spray bottle with the water, and I will link the names of these oils down in the description box below. But I started off in the back of my head with interlocking because that was the plan when I installed these Microlocs. So yeah, I'm just showing you everything I'm using before I start to interlock my hair. This is my very first time interlocking, so this is definitely not a tutorial. This is just my own experience with my first time interlocking my hair. But if you want to take tips, that is on you. I'm here for it, but just to let you guys know that I'm not a professional. I'm just showing you what I learned on YouTube and what I'm doing with my own hair. If this is the first video that you're watching, hello, I'm so happy that you're here. I have a video or a couple of videos before this on my lock journey playlist, and my lock journey playlist is linked in the description box below, as well as my loose natural hair playlist. I'll link that as well if you want to see how I cared for my hair before I installed my Microlocs. So make sure you check out the description box below. I didn't do this in any type of order, but just keep watching and you'll see how I end up putting my hair into the sections that it needed to be to freshen up my roots. But if this is the first video that you're watching, know that maybe 2 days before this, I washed my hair because I went swimming. And this is actually 1 week after I installed these locks. So a lot of people would recommend you not do this so soon, but then again, this is my hair and my own experience, and I had a lot of connecting at the roots. So this is why I'm doing it exactly a week after I installed these. For the interlocking method, I used the 3-point rotation. So if you think about a clock, I went in from 3, then I went up through 6, and then I went back through 3 again, and then I ended at 12 so that the lock could lay down. My hair had come loose so much in the back that I had to do the rotation about 3 times. While I was interlocking my hair, I learned that as I'm passing the hair through to do the interlock, some of the stray hairs that was sticking out of the twist started jumbling and getting caught as I was passing through. So this is one reason why I did a couple of rows of interlocking, but then for the rest of my head, I went with the retwisting because I don't think that my hair is ready to go through the interlock. So I think that retwisting was a lot more gentle on my hair, and that's why I decided to go ahead and retwist after the interlocking. Okay, so guys, this is where I start to do the retwist. I fell in love with it so much more, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the process. I used the same oil mixture that I showed you in the beginning, and where we stopped at the interlocking last time is where I actually stopped because it was just a little bit too much for me, and I think it would eventually damage my lock by interlocking. I'm not saying that I will never interlock, but at this stage of my journey, I just really felt like retwisting was best, because I had a lot of, you know, loose hairs, shorter hairs outside of my locks. So retwisting gave me the chance to incorporate all of the hairs that were, you know, outside of the lock that needed to be incorporated in. It gave me room to go ahead and add those hairs in. And on top of that, it looks a lot neater, and I you know, kind of twisted down the whole lock just in case any hairs needed to be incorporated. So that's what I'm showing you here, how I retwisted the rest of my hair. And I know a lot of locked naturals that have Microlocs don't use this method, but I'm a huge believer in doing what's best for your hair. And I honestly think that this, at this point of my journey, is best for my hair. Once again, I'm not a professional, but I really love this method, and I can see me doing this for the long term. But I'm just gonna listen to my hair and see what I need to continue to do as far as freshening up my roots. When I began to retwist my hair, I went ahead and sectioned off my hair into the grid that I formed when I installed my Microlocs. So I'll insert that here. So that's the grid that I used, and it was much easier to do that and work in smaller sections than to just start in the back of my head like I did when I was interlocking. So I learned that each time I freshen my roots, I'm just going to put it back in the grid that I initially had, and then go section by section. And for each section, I used some clips, and when I was done with that section, I went ahead and braided it away so that it could hold the retwist. So when I got to the end of the braid, when I got done with one section of retwisting, instead of the rubber band, I decided to do like a little bantu knot to hold it, and this didn't always work. They actually came loose, but I actually took the braids down like a day or two after doing this. So all right guys, so that is all for this video. This is my whole head retwisted, and as I'm recording this, it's been about 2 weeks and it's still holding up pretty well. So I really do like this method. Please comment down below for any questions or for anything that I might have missed, because I'm kind of rushing through this video. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see other videos, and don't forget to check out the description box for my lock playlist and my loose natural hair playlist if you're interested in that. And thank you guys so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.